I want to do now is talk about what a lot of people are interested in, viewers and listeners, is how do we leverage our spouse or our loved ones into helping out with our claim? And I think from my point of view, when we're putting together a claim for a veteran, it's, witness testimonies, witness statements. So, how do you see, or how do you recommend other spouses or partners, how do they make the best witness testimony possible for their veteran?
Being as detailed as possible is really important, because you don't want to just, at the end of the day, some of this can be embarrassing, I think. But the problem with that is that is what's going to get them connected. That is what's going to get them the most help.
It's really, really important that even as a spouse, you do not minimize what they're experiencing, because you have to capture what the social and functional impairment is of that disability. The only way you're going to do that is being, painfully detailed about everything.
And transparent. And sometimes I think, like I said, it's hard because you don't want to make your spouse feel like you're telling on them, or you're saying something negative, or that you feel any type of way about them. I want my spouse to know that I love him no matter what, but these are truly what he's experiencing. And so whether it's a physical ailment, whether it's a mental health ailment, as long as you're honest as possible and detailed as possible. Like I said, one of my friends, she had just wrote up a buddy statement for her husband, and she was worried a little bit. She's like, I was really detailed, and I'm a little bit worried that he's going to be upset with me. And I said, well, you can have that conversation with him, obviously, but this, at the end of the day, is going to help him. It's going to get him. And guess what? It got him that 90%. And so it was part of the reason he got the 90%, not that that's the sole reason. She was with him from before he even deployed to after, and saw a huge change in him, a huge change in his behavior, a huge change in his mental health, a huge change in his physical ailment.